beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lila Flower Child. I hope you join the fam, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. If you read the title, today's video is going to be a lot Q&A. I get a lot of questions about my hair ever since I begun this journey, so I just felt like the need to make a video because I do watch a lot of lock videos, especially before I started this whole journey. So I have a list of questions. If you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my phone because I put the questions in my notes, and let's get into the questions. How old are my locks? My locks are 2 years old. My 2-year anniversary was March. How many locks do I have? To be honest, I don't know how many locks I have. I recently started, I separated one lock and turned it into 2. So I'm not exactly sure how many locks, but let's find out right now. Maybe I should have counted them before the video, but you know, I don't remember. 1, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. I have 86 locks. I think when I started I had 80. I can't remember, but I have 86 locks. I'm thinking about taking out a few in the middle too, so palm roll or interlocking. When I first started, I started with interlocking because this is actually my second set of locks. My first set of locks I didn't have for too long. I had it for like maybe 5 or 6 months, and I was doing palm rolling with castor oil, and my hair was not locking. It was not staying. It would just unravel. Every time I washed my hair, it would just unravel. So I decided to make a new set, and I decided that I didn't want it to be all one size. I decided I wanted it to be smaller. I decided that I wanted to make them like medium to small size around my head. So my locks are all different sizes, especially like in the front. They're pretty small in the front because my hair grows a lot like in my crown area, so I didn't want to deal with it being like a lot to interlock it. So I did that for about a year, and then after that I just started palm rolling. So palm roll. When did I dye my hair? So I dyed my hair during quarantine last year at the beginning. I dyed it in May. I don't remember the exact date, but I did film it, so stay tuned to that video. I didn't use bleach. I used hair dye, but I will go into depth of how I did it in the whole process in another video. How long should you wait before you bleach or color your hair? Basically, from the information that I was told from people who have locks on YouTube, they say you should wait about a year. I agree with that, especially if you have soft hair, because your hair does unravel and it's already going through like a hard process. So I think you should just wait it out for that year. Or you can color your hair before you lock your hair, which a lot of people do suggest. Why did I decide to lock my hair? I decided to lock my hair because when I was like 16, I kind of got bored with my hair, so I started wearing wigs. And then it was like, okay, I'm kind of getting tired of wigs. So then this is when people started the individual crochet locks. And before that, I did the ones where I used to do the braid under and then used to wrap it with the Marley hair. Like, comment down below if you remember when people used to do locks like that. And I started watching a lot of YouTubers do the individual lock method. I don't remember her name. I'll put her YouTube name like somewhere on the screen, but I started watching her, and she was the creator of the individual lock method. So I started doing that, and I used to love doing it. I used to do it all the time. My whole senior year I basically had locks, so that really made me want to get to lock my hair. But then I had all the process and I was like, maybe I might change my mind, because I really loved wearing wigs. And then I didn't want to go through the quote unquote ugly phase, so that also stopped me. But then one day I got tired of doing my own hair, so I was like, it's either I lock my hair or I shave my head. And as you can see, I didn't decide to shave my head, I decided to lock my hair. Do I miss my loose natural hair? No, I don't. To be honest, I don't. Sometimes I do. I miss just wearing like slick styles, like a slick bun in the back, or like I used to like wearing 2 puff balls or a giant puff. I miss that sometimes, but then I think about how easy it is for me to get ready in the morning. Just, you know, take my bonnet off, take my headscarf off, shake my hair out and go. Like, it's so much easier. What do I use on my locks? I don't use a lot of products on my locks, to be honest. My main thing that I use is rose water and oils. That's like my main routine to moisturize my scalp. Rose water is the truth. So if you don't use rose water, definitely get yourself some rose water. How do I maintain my retwist? Basically, I just wear a shower cap in the shower, and I keep my hair tied down at night when I go to sleep. And I do that religiously, strictly to keep like the steam from making my hair puff up. Like, as you see, it's like a little puffy, because like I did my 2 weeks with making sure my retwist lasts for at least 2 weeks. And then after that, I kind of get lax. When I just go in the shower, I just like take a hair tie, put my hair all the way on top of my head, and I just let the steam get to it, so it gets like the moisture from the shower. But besides that, I just tie my hair down, and I wear a shower cap when I go in the shower. And I don't spray my scalp with rose water. I spray just the long parts so they get moisturized. But I do oil my scalp with oil still. But most of the time, I don't like force myself to keep my hair retwisted. How did I decide on a lock pattern? I just wanted something simple. I kind of did it like, I didn't go to a loctician, so my grandma started it for me, so I just let her do whatever. I just told her I just wanted to be a brick pattern, so it just falls in between each other. So that was it, really. How did my locks change my hair care routine? My locks changed my hair routine a lot. My wash time has been cut down dramatically. I save a lot of money. It's like if you're the type of person who doesn't like to deal with your hair, you should lock your hair, because it's like the most low maintenance, simple hairstyle you can do. Like, yes, you still have to maintain it, you still have to wash your hair and take care of it, but it's way easier than being a loose natural where you have to detangle and comb and deep condition and all that. Like, it's not as hard. Like, I can wash my hair and have it conditioned, recolored in like an hour or 2. I only say 2 hours because I like to sit under the dryer with my deep conditioning oil, so that's the only reason I say 2 hours. I sit under there for half an hour. So what was my favorite and least favorite part of the locking process? I would say my favorite part was watching my growth over those months. Like, you go from your hair being this long to it shriveling up to it budding. Like, just watching the whole journey was really interesting to me. So it's like, I watch people's journey on YouTube, so it's like now it's my own journey. I really wish I documented it, but I just didn't document it. I'm gonna try to document it more, because I do get a lot of lock questions, and like, my locks are a part of my life. It's a part of me, so I want to have it on my channel. My least favorite part is when you transition from being natural to locked. You are used to combing your hair every day or at least once a week to barely touching your scalp, so now you're tender-headed. It's not like dramatically, but if you don't like pop the strings in between, like if you like wash your hair and you don't separate your locks when you wash them while they're wet, and you just like keep washing it, your locks will start like combining a little bit, so you have to like pull them apart. If you don't do that for a while, that joint hurts, especially if you like when you do the retwist and you have to do that parting. I don't think. And then also when I had to take out the lock in the front of my head, when I was combing, that joint hurt, and I'm not tender-headed at all, so that was stressful. How did I pick a loctician? I didn't pick a loctician. I just had my grandma start my locks for me, and then I just maintained them. How do I deal with product buildup? I don't have any product buildup from what I see when I wash my hair and all that. I just try my best to not use anything that will leave product buildup in my hair. So like, I water down my conditioners, I water down my shampoos, I use hot oil treatments, I use oils. I don't really use creams too much in my hair. I mainly use things that I can just wash out, and when I do wash my hair, I make sure just to keep running it until it's clear. Even when I color my hair, even when I originally lightened my hair, I made sure to run the water until it's clear, and even a little extra after that, just in case, because I didn't want the product to still sit in my hair and cause a problem. If I had a recommendation for a beginner, what would I recommend? I would definitely recommend, don't look at somebody's locks and try to build your locks to look like theirs, because everybody's locks look different. A lot of people that I watch, they had like about the same amount of locks that I have now, but my locks do not look like how their locks look. And when I hit like 1 year, I kind of was disappointed, because I was like, I wish my hair looked like this person's hair, and everybody's journey is different, and I wish that I realized that sooner instead of later, because it made me consider maybe I should cut my locks, maybe I should get lock extensions. But I really grown to love my locks because it's my hair, it's my journey. Like, nobody can copy your journey. Nobody's locks are gonna look exactly like yours. Your locks belong to you. They're your own personal journey. How long are my locks? My locks are about collarbone length. Well, if I pull it down, then it's like down here, but if I let it go natural, it's about a little longer than collarbone. My collarbone's like right here. So I'm just going by the longest lock, because my hair is in layers, because I didn't really do a blunt trim when I started. I just started how my hair was, and I have trimmed my hair because I've cut some of my beads out, but I will be adding more. I'm not sure if you guys would like a video about that. If you guys want a video on how I do my lock beads, then leave a comment down below and I'll get it to you guys. How long does it take for your locks to lock? I would say a year, but everybody's hair is different, to be honest. Why do I brush my locks? I brush my locks to basically not have lint in my locks, and also the benefits that I hear it's really good for moisturizing, to bring the oil from your scalp all the way down to the longest part of your hair. And I wear a lot of sweaters, so I don't want lint in my hair, and I know you can get it from like blankets and stuff like that, so I just would rather not to have lint in my hair. Do I condition my locks? Yes, I condition my locks. I did not know that you were supposed to condition your locks. For the first year, I did not condition my locks. I strictly only shampooed, and I would just like drench my hair in oils to get the moisture in. But I feel like that did help me, because my hair is really soft, so not conditioning it kind of like helped it be a little rough, I guess. But now I do condition my hair. I just water down my conditioner so I don't have any buildup. How did I start my locks? I started my locks with 2-strand twists. What type of products do I use on my locks since my hair is colored? I use a lot of moisturizing products, like moisturizing shampoos, moisturizing conditioners, a lot of like deep treatments, hot oil treatments. I just make sure to water them down. It's easier when you water it down for it to come out, and also when you water down your shampoo, you get a lot more suds. And the conditioner and shampoo that I used, it is a type of creamy product, so the fact that I'm watering it down helps it not stay in my lock and build up. It has more water, and it moves around in the lock and rinses out way better. Well, that's all for today's video. If you have any more questions about locks or my hair personal journey, please leave them in a comment down below, and maybe I'll make another Q&A video and answer your question. Until next time, later.